With a special saving with 6ABC just for our viewers today, where you can find discount diamonds and bargain baubles this week.
Plus, punished for doing the right thing. Why an honor student is being disciplined by her school for driving a drunk friend home.
And quick justice for Brian Lorenzo. Details on the surprise plea that spared a Philadelphia police officer's family even more pain.
But we begin with the war of words taking place in the Lehigh Valley. On one side, parents in the East Penn School District.
You know you did something wrong.
On the other, a member of that very school board, 25-year-old Julian Stoltz.
Nothing illegal ever took place. And again, if there was evidence to the contrary, the people who hate me do so with such a burning ferocity. You'd be doing this from behind prison bars.
The issue? Whether Stoltz should resign over his past relationship with a teenage student. For more on the controversy, we turn now to Alicia Vitarelli. She is live at the big board. Alicia?
And Shirlene, let me give you an idea of this relationship. Stoltz is now 25 years old. He admits that 5 years ago, he did begin an on-again, off-again relationship with a high school student who was just 15 years old at the time. What has parents fuming is that not only was she underage, he was also a school board member at the time. They have ignited a movement now to get him to resign.
Julian, if you want to have a successful political career, be honest, if you want to be a successful adult, resign. Resign and deal with the issues. Say you're sorry. You know you did something wrong.
And I apologize.
But you said you should have resigned. You just said you should have resigned, so why don't you resign?
That was the scene after last night's East Penn School Board meeting. 25-year-old school board member Julian Stoltz under fire from parents, infuriated by his relationship with a high school student, a romance that started 5 years ago when she was just 15 and he was 20, and he was already on the board.
Did I have relations with her? No. Did I have a romantic, non-sexual relationship with her? Yeah, I did.
Stoltz insists he has done nothing wrong, but an anonymous blog accuses him of having inappropriate relations with underage girls. The blogger also posted screen grabs of a teens-only website called Teen Spot. His account on the site made public this week.
I had the account since senior year of high school. Logging on became a force of habit, but it hadn't really been active in a while.
The blogger suggests it's where Stoltz first met that 15-year-old student.
I think that it was questionable that I was a school board director at age 20 and dating a 15-year-old. On the other hand, in the real world, that happens.
Stoltz addressed the issue on his blog, saying, quote, "Her mother knew of our relationship, my age and position, and I received her approval. We eventually broke up because, among other things, she was an Emmaus high school student and I, of course, a sitting school board director."
Mr. Stoltz, why are you even on the board? Are you here to support local education like the rest of us, or are you here to meet underage chicks?
Some of those parents called him a creep, a monster, a pervert, and a sexual predator. Stoltz insists he is not a criminal.
You've seen the invective and hatred which these people had for me. I wouldn't be standing here tonight if I had done something illegal.
Stoltz says he is not resigning, but he will not be seeking another school board term after this one is over. As for that student, he says they are back together, and at one point he references her as his fiancée. Shirlene.
What a story. Thank you for that, Alicia.